What workflow do we need to follow when working with Trimble Field Link on a construction site where we've got more than one team working at the same time on the same level and with the same data? The first thing that we need to do is go to more projects and create one project. We already have one team working in there, and we can create a new project. It's going to be a local one, and we're going to call it Team 2. So each team has their own project. Create. The filling is going to create automatically those points, but those elements, but we don't want to work with them, those ones. So the first thing is to import the models. So we're going to go to import from the Trimble Connect cloud, from our project, in this case is text project. We're going to go to the models folder. I strongly recommend to have those folders in there where you've got the control points, your exports, the daily layout reports, your layout points, the points need to be laid out on site, and the models. So in this case we're going to grab, for example, level 1, and we're going to import the level 1. We can import as many as we want. For the points we are going to bring as well the layout points, so the same Trimble Connect, our project, layout points, because we are working on the layout on the level 1. We can see in there that we've got the level 1 teams 1 points done, so I'm not going to touch that one because that's the work that has been done from the team 1. I'm going to just grab the entire one, or if I, for whatever reason, I want to carry on from where the team 1 have left the layout, I can import that one. But I'm going to start from scratches. I'm going to select the level 1, import that one, where we've got 237 points, and I'm going to just hit open. That's done. Very important here, I will be always working in only one point element, in only one file for the points, mainly because when we store data, it will be stored on that one. We want to make sure that we are storing the points on the right position. In this case, I'm missing the control points, so what we're going to do, two options to create the control points. The first one, it will be just to create, and from model, if my control points are on the model, where I can start creating those control points, I'm going to call it CP 1000 because it's in the level 1, and I'm going to create a layer, call it control points CP, for example, and I can select all the intersections around there, as many points as you need to create. In this case, 4 points. Hit create, and I've got my control points in there on the same file as my layout points, everything on the same group of points. A second option is if we've got a CSV file, then we don't need to create the points, we just need to bring that CSV file with all the control points. Where is more recommended, is time saving. For that we just need to go to projects, import. Again, our CSV file is in Trimble Connect. Go to our project, test project, go to our control folder in there. We've got that CSV file, and we're going to send those points to our layers that I created previously, control points, and just hit import. Now if I go back to maps, we're going to see in here our previous one, control point 1000, and as well a new one's called control point 100, 102, 101. Again, all those points are now on the same group of points. Call it layout level 1. So next step, it will be just as soon as we've got everything in there, my layout points, my control points, and my design, Next step is connect to the device, set up your section, change the station elevation if it's needed, and start working with our layout. By the end of the day, when the job is done, I don't need to save, I can just close the software. But if I want to upload everything that has been done, if I want to upload it to Trimble Connect, the best way to do it is by exporting my job. So I'm going to go to Project, More Projects, Export. In here I've got different options. It can be a DWG, a SketchUp, CSV file, but in that case I'm going to go to TFLX. Very important in here, do not select the SD card only, okay? Because we want to export absolutely everything. Where we are going to export that one, we're going to export it to Trimble Connect, because we want to keep everything on the cloud. That's something I strongly recommend to do it back in the office where we're going to have internet. And in here we're going to export those ones either in the export folder or on our layout points. To export that one, we're going to change the name of that one, and in this case I'm going to call it level 1 team 2 points done. So I'm going to export all the points. So the idea of that one is that the idea of this method is that team 1 doesn't override the team 2 points done, or the team 2 doesn't override the points 1. And each team will override the same file every single day. So we will record a progress of each team on each level. Or in the case that each team works in a different level, we will be able to see level by level how many points have been done directly in Trimble Connect by displaying those points, those TFLX with the points that has been done. All those points will appear in green color.